Hi there and welcome to episode 21 of our Rome Total War Let's Play series. Rome 2 Total War Let's Play series, that is. And today we found ourselves surrounded at Brundisium, and it's not looking hopeful for these guys, I'm afraid. Pretty much everything's on fire in Brundisium. There's a full stack of 20 Ares' Terror by the RDA, who've come off from Iadea? No, that's Dalmate. Where's the RDA from? There. Epidamnos. And there's also 3 stacks of Athenian warships off the coast, and also the Dalmate over here off the coast. And they already attacked us once, and we managed to defend just, but no one actually took the city. And today I think we're probably going to lose this city. Now let's spend. We're going to be losing a fair amount of money in the next turn as well. Probably due to upkeep, I imagine. Most of this due to upkeep. Shall we have a little look at the trade and finance? If we have a quick look in here, yes, army upkeep is minus 4.8 grand, or nearly 4.9 grand. Our income is pretty much nothing. 4.4 grand. So our army upkeep is more than our base income, more than our total income anyway. So that's not even including the navy upkeep. So our lowest public order is over here, which is at minus 98, which isn't good as well. So we're suffering down here. We need to repair some buildings actually. So let's do that now. Let's first of all get some repairs on the go. What's the best thing to repair? Possibly the Roman village. That'll give us 4 food, a little bit of growth. And the fishmongers, no. That'll give us minus food. That'll give us 8 food and minus 4 public order. We don't want to do anything that'll be minus public order, so let's just repair that. We don't want to spend too much money in case we go bankrupt in the next turn, but let's not repair that one. Or, well, we could repair that one. Do we have enough food here at the moment? No, we've got just plus 1 food at the moment. So we could repair the grain market. Let's go for that as well. Now, let's have a quick look at the diplomacy tab as well. Now, I think the only people that we stand any remote chance with negotiating with, and I've had a little look at these, all of these guys around here, we're at war with every single one, and the chance of any peace treaty is low. So, you know, I could just, as an example, here's Syracuse, and we offer a peace treaty, likelihood is low. Yep, they'll reject it. And this happens with pretty much everyone, I believe. Oh, that was still Syracuse. Let's go to Dalmate. Just do a quick peace treaty. Yeah, there's a rejection there. RDA. These are the ones with the big stack. Yeah, a rejection straight away. Now, the only one that we have any moderate chance with is Nasamonis. And if we go into here, we could offer them a trade agreement, which the likelihood of success is moderate. Haven't tried this yet, but no. Oh well, that was a remote chance. Is there any other? Can we do a non-aggression pact with them? No, that's a low chance of success. What about if we did some sort of? If we offered you 130 quid, and then also offered a trade agreement on top of that. What do you think about that? No, you're still going to reject it. Okay, so we can't get, and diplomacy won't get us anywhere whatsoever. So I guess what we need to think about doing, we're going to lose Brundisium anyway. Who can we bring in to try and save the day with Brundisium? We've got a small army here in Ariminum. The best army to do the job was probably our Legio II Apollinaris over here. But they'll take a while to get to Brundisium. There's Legio 7 Fretensis there, Legio 3 Primigenia over here. These 2 armies aren't really doing a lot at the moment apart from defending Alalia and Corralis. So they just need to basically stay there and sit tight. Cassentia needs this little garrison force to defend it. Neapolis just has a small fleet outside. Which I wonder if we could easily take these guys. No, battle deployment's pretty much in their favour, so we're going to decline that. I think the best course of action would be to move this army from Ariminum up towards Batavium, and then get this army to start making their way down south towards Brundisium. So let's do this now. Let's move this army up towards the north, and we will end the turn there. Here we go. There's the Delmatae are actually attacking Brundisium again, which is very odd. The RDA and the Athenians have both had their turns, and they didn't actually attack us. Now these guys are only actually backed up by the two Athenian stacks here, but again, there's not a lot we can do. What we can do is, I'm going to fight this on the battlefield to make sure that the Delmatae force is destroyed, because if we destroy and fight off the Delmatae force, then they won't take the settlement, I don't believe. That's what happened last time at least. We managed to fend off the Delmatae. The Athenians did not take, nor did the Aridae, they did not take Brundisium. So if we can just hold out, you know, these guys are all probably going to be lost anyway, but if we can hold out long enough to just take out the Delmatae force, then we should be in a good place. We should be able to keep our settlement. So I'm going to go in the battlefield, and I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, we managed to kill all of the Delmatae, and somehow we managed to kill a fair amount of the Athenian troops as well. Looks like we've got 3 units of light hoplites nearly, and a unit of swordsmen, which is very odd. I really wasn't expecting that much. I mean, they deployed 1,200 and lost 600, and we deployed 300, and, well, yes, we lost 300, but we actually killed half their army, which is surprising. We'll see shortly if we've actually lost Brundisium or not. Oh, it looks like the Veneti fancy their chances against Batavium over here, and we have, wow, that garrison army is pretty weak, but we have a substantial force here, and I think it's going to be a case of auto-resolving this, and considering the strength of our force in comparison to theirs. So let's auto-resolve. Let's choose the 72% of remaining force, shall we? Let's see what we get done. Yes, there you go, stab him through the chest. That's how we deal with the Veneti barbarians. And it was a close victory. It doesn't look like we lost any of our units. That's got a skull and crossbones, which is a bit weird. I wouldn't have expected to see that. But let's kill all the captives. Okay, that's the end of the turn. So we got a military traditions rank 2 for Legio 6 Antiqua. There's some sabotage at Batavium. Our settlement's been sacked. Which one? Is that Brundisium? Yes, Brundisium has been sacked apparently. The invasion force has landed from the Nori over here. There's trouble on the Aventine, which is faltering supplies. Killing the leaders had an unfortunate side effect. Another man more brutal and ambitious than the last took control of the gang. Okay. So let's just quickly check these guys. Yeah, they're fine actually. It's these guys that leveled up. Not sure what the whole the reason for the skull and crossbones was, but anyway, let's give him the, I'm thinking, one of the fighting traditions. It's not going to be an engineering expert. It's either going to be plus 3% missile damage or plus 3% melee damage. It's going to be the melee, I think. That's lovely. So let us just check on Brundisium here now. Yeah, we're still under attack. We've now got the Aridae fleet out there just blockading us, and there's that Delmatae. How are there 8 people left? How are there 8 people? I made sure I killed all of those people in that fleet. They landed right in front of us and I killed them all. Okay, no worries. Let's start bringing our army down south. Now, how long is it going to take them to actually get here? It's going to take them, that's 4 turns to get there into Brundisium, or 3 turns to get to there. The 4th turn would be, yeah, I think that's the best route to go. The 4th turn would be in there. Well, it'd be 4 turns either way, I think. Going via sea would actually be a little bit more dangerous. Yeah, let's go via land. Let's go via land. It's a safer route. And let's get this army just to garrison Brundisium over here. And that is coming along nicely. We're still losing a fair amount of cash per turn. So we may need to, you know what, let's get rid of this fleet. Let us, what can we do with this fleet? I don't want to retrain. I want to disband the units. Let's disband that, and disband the general's units as well. So we're still on minus 300 or so per turn at the moment. We're not going to be able to do anything about the Will of Yam, unfortunately. But are there any other fleets or units that we can disband? I don't think there are really. We're making use of all our armies at the moment. We could disband this Cassentia army, couldn't we? Yes, let's disband these guys. I don't really want to, because then the Syracuse and the Carthaginians have an opportunity to come and attack us, but it looks like we're going to have to. Disband those 3 units. Now we're only at minus 90 per turn. We can keep that up for a few turns, so let's end the turn there and see what they have in store for us at Brundisium in the next turn. We're at minus... We've got 80 public order at the moment, but we're minus 40 per turn. Most of that is due to conquest, unfortunately. So let's see what the next turn has in store for us. Oh, it looks like the Carthaginians want to try their hand against Corrales. Not really sure why, considering the battle deployment here. The strength of numbers in our favour. And we have a good garrison army, and we have a very good army here. So let's auto-resolve this. And let's... Strangely, the aggressive stance would... he's predicting they would keep more men remaining than with a defensive stance. But I favour protective stances always, especially in defending. Okay, we've sunk their fleet, and it's a decisive victory. And we only lost 194, which is good. We hardly lost any guys at all. 1 unit of plebs, pretty much, and that's it. So let's go and kill those captives. Here we go. The RDA have finally decided to attack us. Strangely enough, they want to attack us with 1 ship instead of the full stack of Ares of Terror, which is very odd. They went and destroyed the Dalmatei fleet that was just sat right next to them, and then they brought this 1 ship across from over the sea and decided to attack with just that 1 ship. Very strange. We're not going to stand a chance against these guys at all, so it's just going to be a case of auto-resolving this and probably losing Brundisium in the process. Ooh, remaining force 4%. Let's go for that. Yes, it's a decisive defeat, as expected. And did we actually kill anyone? Oh, we managed to kill... Did we kill... Yeah, we managed to kill 69 units. Or 69 people. Those 69 people probably deserve to die, considering they outnumbered us 10 to 1. Oh, hello. It looks like the Nori are trying their hand at Brundisium up here. And we don't have as many units as them. In fact, they outnumber us by quite a bit. Or... well, 2 to 1. A little bit more than 2 to 1. I'm going to go and fight this. The main issue is that Scorpion. They annihilate units. But I'm going to go and fight this on the battlefield and see what I can do to defend against them. The problem is I've got no ranged, and the slingers are very highly ranged units. So I'll do my best to defend against these guys, but I don't hold out much hope. Yep, suffice to say they annihilated our forces and we lost that army, and I imagine we lost the city as well. Yes, Brundisium has just changed over to the Nori control there. So, we've lost another general up at Brundisium, and we failed a mission. We failed to recruit a champion. We don't have the cash for that though. And let's have a quick look up here. The Nori have some serious amounts of armies up here now. They really want to Brundisium back. So we've lost that, and another interesting development, we have lost Brundisium to the Iridae here, and it looks like the Syracuse want to move on Cosentia as well, so it looks like we'll probably lose that as well next turn. So we're really not doing very well right now. We need to sort out our armies, maybe bring these ones from Corrales and bring these ones back. Eulalia is still under attack here by the Carthaginians, still being besieged. Wonder if we can sail out to take them out. Yes, let's just auto-resolve that very quickly. Aggressive stance, sink that ship, and kill their captives as well. Looks like we lost a unit there, but it was worth it to just to release the pressure on Eulalia. Let's increase your melee damage with a new tradition. So I think I'm going to bring this episode to a close here. When that unit died over at Batavium, we're actually now making some money for once. Now the problem is, where do we defend? So we want to bring this army, this is our main army here, we want to bring this back down here to retake Brundisium and defend Cosentia. But if we do that, the Nori may come in and take Ariminum or Valathri. So, and they own the Batavium, Medlan and Genua over here, and they also own Noria and Correa. They own a huge amount of land actually, and Octujuron. So they own a huge amount of land. They own a lot more land than us, I think. So what do we do? I think the best thing to do would probably be to keep a small garrison in Eulalia, because that seems to be quite the target for the Carthaginians. Although so is Corrales. So which one of these two do we defend, and which one do we abandon to bring our armies back across? Syracuse army, there's a 5-stack and a 9-stack here. Cosentia has 8 units, a unit of legionnaires, 3 units of Rorii, 2 plebs, 2 levies in the garrison. But it's not a walled city, it's just a standard city. So we wouldn't be able to defend it as easily as we'd be able to defend Brundisium. And also we've got these guys besieging us at Neapolis as well. So yeah, we're in a pretty bad way at the moment. Not quite sure how we're going to get out of this. But like I said, I'll bring the episode to a close here. As ever, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye now.